Hey guys, today we'll try to attempt to repair this TV that I just found on the street. It's LG47, then model numbers, but they don't really matter because it's a model number that is proper to France. So I will show you what happens when you plug in the power. So you see you have the picture, but it's the backlight of the TV that are working. So this is a fairly common problem, and we will see how to repair it. So first we unplug the power. We'll take down the TV. Let's remove the power cable. Okay, so we'll remove all the screws. So this is the back panel. We'll just put it aside. So we'll remove the two speakers and probably this thing here, and then we'll flip it over. Okay, I think we'll need to remove these two metal thing because the LCD is down there. So I'm not actually sure. Okay, first we'll have to remove this part. Then we'll remove this one. Good. Have now. I think we'll just unplug there, like this. Okay, so those two parts, they are linked to the LCD screen. So we'll just try to bend them like this, and then we'll try to remove the cover from the top. Okay, so we just removed the LCD panel right there. So this is the reflective layers. So we'll have to remove them to get to the LEDs. So okay, so I checked, and you have like black little pieces here that you need to remove. So we can remove the black frame. I'm using a little bit of tape. It's in order to keep the reflective sheets together and in the right order, so I don't have any mistake down the line. Just, yeah, like this. So now what you see on the pictures are the different LEDs. So it's just, you know, like LED strips. If we raise that a little bit. Okay, we'll have to remove this. Okay, we have to remove these little white things because they hold the sheets down, and I cannot show you what I want to show. Okay, so in order to remove this sheet and to get to the LED strip here, you have to remove all those plastic parts there, and also small round plastic parts that went there. So it's quite difficult to remove those, and also you have to remove this board to get to the last ones. So be very careful because this board can have high voltage in the capacitors, so you should never touch it. So we'll go ahead and remove the last ones here. That's fine. So now we have to know which LED is not working. It's usually just one or two, maybe more. And in order to do so, we'll have to apply a voltage and see what happens. Okay, so it took me some time to understand how it works. So basically it's you have two series of LED. So the first one is here like this, and the second one is here. Okay, so the power comes from this wire, and then you have here positive and negative connectors. So actually what happens is that you have both the ground and the VCC that starts here and go all the way in there and join here. So what we will do is we will apply voltage on each strip one by one. And so I just run some tests, and the LEDs are each one 6 volts. So as you can see, some strips you have 5 LEDs, and other strips you have only 4 LEDs. So here's 5, 4, 4, 5, and so on. So on the 5 LED strips we will apply 30 volts, and on those ones we will apply 24 volts. And so by doing that we will see if some LEDs are not lighting up, and then find the guilt. So I use a laboratory power supply, so I just put 24 volts, and so we can start. So the minus, you have test pads here, they are very small, and you have written minus or plus. So the minus are all connected together, and it's the ground. So you can check the continuity between here and here, and you will see it's continue. So what we can do if we want to measure the voltage between this one and this one is take the is to apply voltage between the two pluses and to use the one that is the more close to the ground as the ground, or it will not work. So we have 24 volts, so we'll start with the two 4 LED strips, so this one and this one. So I use the ground and I apply it on the plus of this strip, but the plus that is the closer to the ground, and the ground is coming from this strip. So I apply plus here, and then I apply the voltage 24 volts here, and we found the culprit. This LED is not turning on, and those one are flashing because this one is opening the circuit. So this one is definitely bad. So check here. So you see it's a mistake, like so I should apply the ground on the plus that is the closer to this end. So I apply the voltage, the ground here, and the voltage I apply on the plus that is the closer to the power input. Well, there's nothing. So I'm guessing one of these is dead. Okay, so we have one dead LED here, and on this strip one of these is completely dead, so we have no light coming up. So I guess, I don't know, yeah, it's maybe one of these. This one looks blown. Yeah, this one definitely looks blown. You can see it's little blurred inside, so I think this one is dead. Well, anyway, we'll keep trying the other ones. This one is a 4 LED strip, so we'll use 24 volts. So we apply the voltage on the side that is the closer to the connector, and the other voltage here. As you can see, this one is working flawlessly, so it's okay. And the last 4 LEDs is this one, so apply ground here, 24 here, and it's working. Okay, so now we'll change the voltage to 30 volts. And we'll check the 5 LED strips. So it's the same. Let's go faster maybe. This one is okay. Here it reverse. Okay, this one is okay. We have let's do this one. It's too short. This plus this one is okay, and the last one is this one, and this one is okay. So the only problem is this strip and this LED. So what we will do is actually we'll start popping this up. Okay, and now we'll try to apply voltage directly on the LED, which obviously will not work. As we understood, it's this one that is fried. So well, let's try anyway. So we have to change the voltage, of course, to 6 volts. Okay, 6 volts. Let's have a look. Plus, minus, nothing happened. It's there. And now, on this side, I think it's this one that is blown. Yeah, it's a little blurred, so I think it's this one, so we can remove those like this, and I will try to apply voltage directly on the chip. Oh, it's not really a chip, and it's not working either, so we'll go ahead and try to replace these 2 LEDs. So I just replaced the 2 LEDs. I ran into some troubles because the components I just ordered on the internet well, it was not the right voltage, so it was kind of a problem. I found on internet two models of LEDs, one 6 volt and one 3 volts. So as we said, it's 6 volt here, and I got 3 volt LEDs. So I just ordered 2 packs of these actually before attempting to repair, and I was expecting 1 pack of 6 volts and 1 pack of 3 volts, and of course I got 2 packs of 3 volts. So well, I just tried to put 2 LEDs in a series. So I put 2 3 volt LEDs, and it's like 6 volts together. But it was very difficult, and I think it's not a good idea. So the second one, I just put 1 3 volt LED, because you know there's like 20 LEDs, so it will just make a 3 volt difference that will be on all the LEDs. So I think it should be okay. I just tried the voltage between I just try to apply voltage, and the luminosity is alright, so it's not perfect, but it will do the job, as those components need 2 weeks to arrive and I don't have 2 weeks, so it will do. So we'll just assemble it back together. Maybe just for those who don't know how to replace a SMD component, you can use this kind of hot air tool. You just blow over the SMD components, and when it's hot enough you can use a tweezer like this to remove the component and put the new one, and then you remove the heat and it's back on. Well, that's it. I will assemble it back together and we'll see what happens. Well, that's it guys, it's working correctly, even if it's not perfect. Maybe you cannot see, but here I can see the LED I put, the wrong LED. Here I put 2 3 volt LEDs, and we can see it's more bright, but overall it's okay. It's for personal use, so it will do. Well, thanks for watching, have a good one.